Hello, everyone. Welcome back. In today's recap, we've got a lot to cover, from Boeing's major 777X delays and workforce cuts to how U.S. airlines are planning for delivery challenges. Let's get started. Let's kick things off with some major news from Boeing. On Friday, CEO Kelly Ortberg sent a message to employees highlighting some tough decisions the company has had to make. Boeing will be delaying the highly anticipated launch of the 777X and, in a significant blow to its workforce, laying off roughly 10% of its employees. That's about 17,000 jobs on the line. This comes as the machinist strike continues to disrupt operations. Ortberg didn't sugarcoat the situation, saying, "Our business is in a difficult position, and it is hard to overstate the challenges we face together. The 777X, originally set to launch in 2025, will now likely be delayed until 2026. This delay is due to a combination of development challenges, ongoing strikes, and a pause in flight testing. Of course, Boeing's customers have already been notified of the setback. And while the news is disappointing, it's not exactly a shocker for some in the industry. Executives from major airlines like Emirates, Lufthansa, Qatar Airways, Etihad, and Singapore Airlines had already voiced concerns about the original 2025 timeline. In fact, Emirates President Sir Tim Clark predicted earlier this year that the aircraft wouldn't be delivered until 2026. Emirates, by the way, has the largest order for the 777X, with 205 planes in the pipeline according to Boeing's latest figures. Clark didn't hold back at the IATA annual general meeting in June, saying, "We've got a business to run, and if we're having to pay the bill for refurbishing all these airplanes, it should be put at Boeing's door." And he's got a point. Delays are costly, and after 6 years of waiting, the frustration is understandable. But that's not the only shakeup at Boeing. The company is also discontinuing its 767 cargo planes, marking another significant shift in its manufacturing strategy. Now, let's look at how U.S. airlines are handling the situation. While the machinist strike is causing huge delays for Boeing, it doesn't seem to be affecting U.S. carriers directly, at least not yet. United Airlines Chief Commercial Officer Andrew Nocella shared at the Global Forum in September that the airline had already planned for potential delivery delays. United introduced an insurance plan this year, giving them some breathing room in case deliveries were pushed back. Nocella assured that, "We have plenty of aircraft available for flight schedules as planned for the time being, and hopefully Boeing and its people can resolve their issues as quickly as possible." So, for now, it looks like United is in the clear, but they're definitely keeping an eye on the situation. Southwest Airlines, on the other hand, is making more immediate adjustments. As an all-737 operator, they've been hit by delivery delays as well. To cope, Southwest has started introducing red-eye flights, limiting its hiring, and even cutting some services. It's a clear sign that airlines are adjusting their strategies to ensure they can keep planes in the air despite the disruptions. Now, back to Boeing's workforce cuts. Ortberg's message to employees on Friday outlined the company's decision to lay off 10% of its entire workforce, affecting executives, managers, and employees across all levels. This follows earlier steps to furlough thousands of white-collar workers and freeze hiring. With these layoffs, Boeing plans to end those furloughs, signaling that the company is ready to make deeper, more permanent cuts. Ortberg emphasized that the company needs to focus its resources on core areas of performance and innovation rather than spreading itself too thin. In his words, "We also need to focus our resources on performing and innovating in the areas that are core to who we are, rather than spreading ourselves across too many efforts that can often result in underperformance and underinvestment." But these cuts come against the backdrop of broken negotiations with the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers. Talks broke down earlier this week when Boeing withdrew their offer of a 30% pay increase over 4 years. The union, however, was holding out for a 40% raise. This disagreement has only added to the company's ongoing challenges, and it's clear that tough decisions lie ahead. Ortberg summed it up by saying, "Beyond navigating our current environment, restoring our company requires tough decisions, and we will have to make structural changes to ensure we can stay competitive and deliver for our customers over the long term." It's a sobering reality for Boeing as they try to navigate a tough economic landscape while keeping their customers and workforce in mind. But what do you think? How do you see these developments affecting the aviation industry long term? Will Boeing recover quickly, Or are we looking at more delays and shakeups in the future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button if you found this recap helpful. Thank you.